Hello, friends and family from around the world. This is Mike with Daily Events Worldwide, and we are on May 20th, 2022. Welcome to another surviving day on the planet, and welcome to the Daily Do, giving you your space weather update, as well earthquakes, volcanoes, and a look at world weather. Starting out here, looking at the last 48 hours on our sun, 304 angstroms. Still some pretty large delta sunspots there in the northern hemisphere, as well some pretty high activity incoming, cresting right now, and departing. Large CME to talk about in the departing position. A little Earth to scale look here at all of the activity incoming and looking at outgoing. Lots of plasma flying around, and then watch for that CME from a plasma filament eruption right there. And that was a pretty large. So that will be an accelerated coronal mass ejection. Having a closer look here at the region that ejected this plasma filament right here. And look at that. That was huge. Almost looks like a hand crawling out of the sun, reaching towards us. Amazing. Solar cycle 25 so far. I have not seen so much activity on our sun in such a short period of time. Quick look here at multi-spectrum at all of the regions of concern. Still some large plasma filaments developing and stretching across the northern hemisphere. Let's hope they stay intact. 193 angstroms here, showing coronal holes, which are the black regions, and we have that coronal hole which is now departing. And we've been seeing the accelerated coronal hole wind stream for about 36, almost 2 days now, 36 hours to 2 days, still over 500 kilometers per second. X-ray flux remains in C range, as we did have another M-class solar flare overnight. So that's 2 M-class solar flares the past 24 hours. Solar proton flux regular. Geomagnetic activity slightly elevated. Having a look here, real-time solar wind, 565 kilometers per second right now. It peaked at about 595. And this is indicative of a coronal hole wind stream. Looking here at the ISWA space prediction spiral, showing that large CME blast taking off towards Stereo B, and as well Bepi satellite. Looks like it's going to give us a glancing blow, but as another solar stream is coming in. Having a look here at the probability of northern lights for the northern hemisphere. You will see some later tonight, but it will be sporadic. Schumann resonance for today, a power of 48, and still some strong activity. Heightened telemetry there. So amplitude 48, quality 9.6, power of 24. Now let's get to earthquakes. The past 24 hours, just under 200 earthquakes according to USGS across the map. We're going to start out here with the largest of the last 24 hours, a 5.8 in Coquimbo, Chile, at a 10-kilometer depth. That was early this morning, as well as 4.1 there. A quake just recently. Activity here through the Cocos and Caribbean Plate. 4.4s ringing out through Costa Rica, El Salvador, and Nicaragua. Quieting down there in the Caribbean. Minor activity increasing across North America right now. Sierra Blanca, Texas reported a 3.1, and the largest across North American soil, 3.3, Ferndale, California. Quieting down through Alaska. As well, Hawaii, not much to report there, only reporting 2.5. 4.8 here rang out in Kuril Islands, south of Kamchatka. As well, a 4.9 reported in Kangding, China, 10-kilometer depth. 4.4 there, northern Philippines, Claveria, 33-kilometer depth. As well, a 4.6 here in Sarangani, 82-kilometer depth, 4.6, Philippines. And then our deepest earthquake today here, a 4.4, Wallace and Fortuna, 405-kilometer depth. And also Kermadec Islands, New Zealand, reporting a 5.0. And that's pretty much all to report for the past 24 hours, except for this 5.2 off the African plate. But they're saying it's Ternate, Indonesia. So I don't know what's going on here. Maybe this is just a little glitch of some sort. But a 5.5 was reported here, Morocco. It's very strange. 5.2 Ternate, Indonesia. Maybe it's just a glitch because 5.2 Indonesia is over here. But anywho, just under 200 earthquakes according to USGS, largest being a 5.8, deepest being a 404-kilometer depth. Now let's have a look at the Pacific Disaster Center showing the most recent satellite imagery and volcanoes getting updated today. We have a few tornado warnings to talk about, but let's start out here with Popocatépetl in Mexico, as well as Dacono in Indonesia, Reventador in Ecuador, Katmai, United States, Sabancaya, Peru, Fuego, Guatemala, Sangay in Ecuador, Ibu, Indonesia, Krakatoa, Indonesia, Semeru, Indonesia, Kirimiski in Russia. And that's all of the reported, alerted, or updated volcanoes, according to Pacific Disaster Center. Showing here some tornado warnings going out through New Jersey and Virginia, as well as Michigan, Gaylord, Michigan, reporting a tornado warning an hour ago. So heads up as those storms move into northern Ontario. Having a look around the world, still some long lines of moisture stretching off the continents, both North and South America. No major tropical systems just yet. We do have one tropical cyclone to talk about. It is a minor one at that, just north of New Caledonia. And we'll miss New Zealand. Still a strong system up into India and parts of Myanmar. Now let's get to our world weather forecast. This is brought to you by windy.com, showing the rain and storm forecast models here for the next few days. So watch for that system to usher northeastward into Quebec, and a long line of storms will follow from that convergence line through Ontario. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, but through the United States, coastal regions and southeast regions, you're going to be inundated by thunderstorms over the next 3 to 4 days. Big system as well coming out of the Gulf, heading into the Carolina States by Tuesday. And then watch even into Wednesday, Thursday. Southeast is just being inundated by thunderstorms as that big system heads towards the northeast and Atlantic provinces. Western parts of the country, snow is falling through higher elevations and as well foothill regions through Alberta. Lots of rain here heading into BC by Tuesday. Big system heading to you. Snow and higher elevations still forecasted. And then watch 1, 2, 3 systems head into you next week. So heads up BC as you're still waiting for spring runoff to come. There's too much snow there. We'll see what happens. Thoughts and prayers to everybody that might be affected in this flood and fire season. Overlooking South America, no major systems affecting you. As well, Africa, no major weather systems, just mostly daily evaporation rains through central regions, equatorial, as well a big system here heading into Spain and the United Kingdom. Long range forecast. Tuesday, Wednesday, you've got some rain moving in for Europe. Rain continues through parts of Southeast Asia from that grinding system. Possible tropical system just grazing Japan. Overlooking Australia. You've got a wet week ahead of you, starting westward. Big low pressure system. Southwest Australia will be moving in as well. Watch for a possible tropical system through northwest regions in the long range forecast. Other than that, not too much to report today. I really hope you enjoyed today's World Update, brought to you by Daily Events Worldwide. Please stay aware and prepared, stay young and have fun, and get your daily due. We'll see you next video. Bye-bye now. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share with your friends and family from across the world.